Today's video is going to be an interesting one, guys. Palworlds took the entire industry by storm. Everyone in this industry either loves this game or hates it. And most likely more people love this game than hate it because it's up to like 9 million sold. Well, maybe not 9 million, probably 9 million by now. But what's interesting about this is the amount of backlash this game is getting. You know, I think there's a lot of aspects to this. I think, you know, people feel like they're copying Pokemon, which I could see some form of understanding on that argument to a point. You know, I feel like you can't lock down like a type of game. You know, you can't say that anything that looks Pokemon-ish, like creature-wise, is copyright infringement. You know, Tim copied more of Palworld than I would say this company did. Because at least Palworld is a survival game. It's more like an Ark survival than it is, you know, the Pokemon formula. And the way the industry is acting is just, it's just unacceptable. You know, I saw developers say, you know, this is pretty much unrealistic and, you know, they don't understand how they're doing stuff. To me, this is just a matter of a little bit of jealousy on the PlayStation fanboys and the developers, because PlayStation people are so upset that this game is to the caliber that it is and it's selling well. Obviously, there's Xbox people taking this a little too far too. You know, counting Steam numbers, acting like they mean Xbox numbers. I don't know what that's about. But we ain't really focusing on that because I think we all know why they're doing that. It's the console war way, you know. But to me, when I'm sitting here looking at something, it's like PlayStation fanboys, and it's just like, come on, man. Like, don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me because I play on Xbox. Be mad at PlayStation because they didn't see this game or even try to look at this game. You know, when you look at all the games they bring to the platform, there's a lot that they miss. And I feel like these companies, they take some games seriously and they don't take some games seriously. And, you know, instead of blaming the people you need to be blaming, you're blaming me. You're attacking me. Look, I'm playing Palworld because I enjoy the game and it's on my platform. And, you know, I'll probably buy it on Steam too because it does look like it runs better and it's more up to date than the Xbox version because of certification process. But it's like, I'm not the one that chose not to lock this game down in any way, shape, or form. That's PlayStation. You got an issue with that? Go talk to them. You know, that's one of the reasons I truly believe that PlayStation never gets anything realistically done in a timely manner because their fan base just don't care. Their fan base would rather blame us and attack Xbox than they would to highlight their own platform. You know, when Tim came out for PlayStation as an exclusive, which is funny because I saw a lot of people on Twitter that was talking, oh, the reason this game isn't on PlayStation because I have a preview program. There's literally a trailer of Tim in the preview program on PlayStation because it was an exclusive. So it's not necessarily they don't have a preview program. They're very selective on who they let put unfinished games on their platform unless it's an exclusive to the PlayStation. So it's like, once again, that's not my fault. I'm sure PlayStation has heard of this game. I'm sure PlayStation was able to get this game. But Xbox is the one that did it. And what's crazy is what I'm told it's a Japanese game. It's made in Japan. How do you drop the bag that bad? How do you drop the bag so bad where it doesn't come to your platform and you blaming the Xbox community? You blaming Xbox for it coming on there. Instead of focusing on the Xbox people doing childish stuff on Twitter, tweet the PlayStation executives and say you want this game on PlayStation. It's not even a matter if you enjoy Pokemon or you enjoy Ark survival type of games. It's just a matter of making sure that the popular games are on your platform. And once again, it's like I said, I don't think the PlayStation people realistically care about the PlayStation ecosystem. They care more about whether or not something is coming to Xbox that's not PlayStation. You know, if this game came to Switch, which is funny because it's copying probably one of their most iconic franchises, or it came to Steam and it didn't come to the platforms, I don't think no one would be saying anything. But I just find it intriguing that the industry hates this game so much. And I don't really know too many other scenarios where a game that's exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem gets this kind of hate. You know, and then you look at the PlayStation ecosystem, you know, they get games like Temtem. Like I said, I don't remember people complaining about that. You know, this just shows me another thing where it's okay PlayStation does, it's not okay if Microsoft does it. I will say that not everyone in the industry is attacking Palworlds because it's an Xbox exclusive. I think a lot of people, and especially developers, have a lot of jealousy with the success of this game. You know, there's people that will say, you know, I made a game like Last of Us. Spent all these hours, spent all these years making this game look the best it possibly can with the best animations, the best effects. And then you got something like Palworld that pops in, half-finished game, very low life quality. So, you know, I do think they need to improve drastically on life quality. And they trying to blame me. It's like, look, I can't help it that people are enjoying this game. And the Nintendo fanboys that are attacking this because they copied Nintendo. Where was that energy when PUBG literally was stolen for Fortnite? You know, I didn't remember seeing this much energy around that time. I remember people not necessarily celebrating, but it was just like, look, that's the industry. But, you know, with Nintendo, it's different. If it's only on Xbox, it's different. It's like I said, if this was only on Steam, I don't think we would be seeing this energy. Just going to be real with you guys. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Xbox does get more criticism when it comes to just about anything. What's funny is they're doing exactly what they've done for a while. Securing exclusives for their platform. And I feel like, you know, that's only okay when Xbox, when PlayStation or Nintendo do it. It's not okay if Xbox does it. You know, I think there's so many reasons why the industry, a lot of the industry, you know, when it comes to journalists, I saw a lot of Nintendo influencers. They're not really the biggest fan of Palworlds, obviously because they feel like they stole them. But it's just like, get over it. You know, if Nintendo hasn't put a cease and desist, why do you care? If Nintendo hasn't done anything, I don't feel like you guys should be mad about other people not caring. You know, I don't care what kind of qualities. It's fun. When's the last time games have just been fun? Most of the time games are okay. They're not fun. And Palworld is an example of a game that directs from how fun a game is. You know, you can play it with your friends. I played that game by myself for the most part. And I was enjoying it to the fullest. It's a fun game, and that's why it's doing well. It doesn't matter what the industry attacks it for. It doesn't matter how much the industry hates them. You're not going to stop this gravy train known as Palworlds on the Xbox and on PC. If you guys enjoyed the video, definitely hit that like button. You know, this is kind of more of a rant video than anything. Not really, you know, didn't even have bulletin points or anything. You know, I just don't like the way I see Palworlds being handled, man. And I think there's a variety of different reasons it's being treated the way it is. It's like I said, I think Nintendo has to do with it. I think developers are very jealous of its success for the amount of work that's been put on it. And I think some of it has to do with, it's like, look, it's an Xbox exclusive, and I don't like that because I think PlayStation fans are entitled to a point. They get very upset when none of their titles doesn't hit the platform. But appreciate we're coming through, man. Until next time, this is Gaming Addict. I'm out of here. Peace.